It's broken. It's just a little bit of a lot. Hello. Dab, dab. Oh my goodness. Risk it for the biscuit. You know? Hello. Ah! Hello, you guys. What's up? Welcome back. I don't know why touching my straw just scared the hell out of me. But hello, you guys. What is up? Welcome back. If you guys are new here, it's very nice to meet you. I hope everybody watching is doing well. Today, you guys, I don't know if this is the last pick a card of the year. It might be. It might be. I think I have one more coming out, but if it is the last pick a card of the year, I just want to say Happy New Year, you guys. I hope you guys are excited for 2022. I know I am. I have so many things that I'm excited to work on and to get started on. Today's pick a card, you guys, is going to be a pick a card on what is your next relationship going to be like. Without further ado, you guys, here is a clip of the piles right now.
All right, you guys, these are the 4 piles. We have the heart-shaped geode, the rose quartz, the rainbow fluorite, and we have the marble egg. If you guys need a moment to meditate on which pile is calling your name, you guys are free to do that right now. And if you would like to pick more than one pile, babe, you guys are always welcome to do so.
So you guys have now picked your pile. Please go ahead and check out my description box with the timestamps for when your reading will start. And with that, you guys, let's just go and jump into today's pick a card. Hello, group number 1. Welcome to your reading, you guys. We will start off with the zodiac dice. Aquarius. Hello, Aquarius. Your guys' next relationship, if you are not an Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, 7th house, or Venus, it's very possible that your guys' next relationship will be a little bit different from relationships that you have had previously, because Aquarius, I always look at Aquarius as like the weirdos, but like also the innovators, the humanitarians, but they're a little weird, right? Aquarius is talking to an Aquarius. They have this complex of like, nobody understands me. And I know, like, you know, maybe you feel that way for real, but like at the same, I don't know. So maybe your next relationship is going to be a relationship in which you don't feel like other people understand, or you don't feel like other people fully get the connection, right? Okay, anyways, we will roll again. We have Capricorn and we have freaking Scorpio. You know I love you, Scorpio. I love you too, Capricorn. Honestly, these 2 signs right here are the demons. You all are the demons of astrology, and I love you so much. You're literally my favorite, so I'm not saying that in a mean way, but we love our little demons. Anyways, we also have Pisces and Leo. Hello, Pisces. Hello, Leo. Again, Sun, Moon, Rising. Your sign, potentially their sign. Moving on, you guys, to the first tarot card, okay? We have the 9 of Wands. All right, so here's the thing with the 9 of Wands, you guys. When it comes into a reading about love and like a relationship, right? I'm gonna just tell you right now, this relationship, I feel like you guys are gonna go through a lot together. I don't know if you guys are going through a lot together because of each other, like you guys are putting each other through a lot, or if it's more of an energy of other people or circumstances, right? Because obviously you can go through stuff with somebody and it not necessarily be like a toxic relationship, or it not necessarily be the other person's fault. I know for me, in my last relationship, we shared animals together, right? And one of our animals unfortunately passed away. And that was something that we really like bonded over. And that was something that was like, we went through that together, right? Also like family issues, financial stuff, like, you know what I'm saying? Like just going through life together, I feel like it could signify going through stuff or having some type of resilience within the relationship. But when the 9 of Wands comes up, it just feels like an energy of like, this is not necessarily going to be an easy, breezy, beautiful relationship. Maybe it's a beautiful relationship, maybe not an easy, breezy one. So I don't know if you guys will go through like financial issues together, or if you guys will go through family issues together, or if you guys will go through whatever, like day-to-day situations together that bring you closer. The flip side of that, obviously, you guys could be going through stuff between the 2 of you that is making the relationship resilient or putting the relationship through a lot. So yeah, the 9 of Wands is like, I feel beat up. I feel like the world is coming at me. I feel like there's a lot going on. So I have built up resilience. So there's a lot going on in this relationship that will build up resilience between the 2 of you. Now we also have The Hanged One. Now, the Hanged One, you guys, is talking about an energy of being in limbo. Sorry, an energy of being in limbo, an energy of perhaps needing to let some things go as well. I don't know if this is things from the past or if this is things within the relationship. Again, I'll use myself as an example. I had a relationship in which I moved in with my partner at the time, and there was a lot of things that happened in the beginning of that relationship that I had to learn to let go of in order to continue on in the relationship. For example, the first New Year's that we spent together, like living together, they decided to go out with their friends, and I was like, oh, that's fine. And they were like, I will come back before midnight and we can spend like New Year's together, right? They ended up getting too drunk and not doing that. They ended up just staying out with their friends and spending the night wherever the hell they spent the night. And for me, that was a point of contention, and I was very, very upset about that situation for a very long time. And in order for me to go on in that relationship, I had to make a decision, like, do I let this go or do I just end the relationship? Obviously that relationship didn't end at that point, but it did end. So that's what this could be talking about. This could be talking about you guys going through certain things where you either have to learn to let go of those situations or you have to let go of the person. Letting go could also be talking about certain things that we have to let go of from the past, maybe our past relationships, maybe past patterns, or maybe past situations that we may still be holding on to or this other person may still be holding on to. Limbo could also signify you guys staying in a cycle for a long time, you guys staying in a cycle or a season of the relationship for a long time. Things not changing, right? I'm so sorry, I'm like really mucusy. I think I'm gonna have to pause this and like clear my throat. Okay, so sorry, group number one. Cleared my throat. Hopefully it's fine now. Anyways, we also have the Emperor in reverse, you guys. Now, when the Emperor is in reverse, he is not necessarily living his best life, right? When the Emperor is in reverse, he gives off an energy of being overbearing, of being over-controlling, of being, I want to say insecure, right? When the Emperor is upright, you guys, he's very much a leader and in his power, he's in control, but he's not doing it out of a place of insecurity. He's doing it out of a place of like, I am the leader. Like, this is just the position in life that I take. And when he's in reverse, it's almost like, I am behaving this way out of insecurity, or I am behaving this way because I feel out of control. I don't feel like I am in my power. So it's very possible that either you or this other person that you are going to be in a relationship with may struggle with like the power dynamics. And I don't know if this is, again, on like the masculine part or the feminine part. Obviously, we're not talking about gender here. We're just talking about energy. But I don't know on whose side this is coming from, but there may be a power struggle or like this energy of like, no, like I want to do what I want to do. And this other person's like, no, we need to like make decisions together as a couple. There could just be like a power struggle dynamic going on here, or someone feeling a little bit out of their power or a little bit out of control in the relationship. This is not necessarily bad stuff. Again, you guys, I know it sounds kind of like heavy. It does get a little bit lighter, but it's not necessarily bad. So please don't take it that way. All right. The next one we have here is Gemini, and it is inquisitive and impatient. Oh my God. We love that so much, Gemini. I feel like Geminis are rather patient when they want to be. Geminis aren't patient when they don't want to be, but when they want to be patient, they can be patient. Anyways, with this card, you guys, that kind of makes sense with this Gemini card, with the whole power dynamic situation. It could be very possible that you guys are very similar to this person. So perhaps that's why there's like this projection of like, we are having power dynamic struggles. We are struggling with who's the boss in this relationship, or who makes the rules, or who like sets the bound, like who is in control, who is like the head of this relationship. And I know it's very possible for people to have a balanced relationship where it's like, you know, equal. However, you guys, like, I do feel like when there's two people who are very headstrong, it's very possible or very likely that those two people are gonna butt heads, right? And I'm not saying that's impossible to have a relationship like that, but usually it's easier to have a relationship where someone is more submissive and the other person is more dominant, and not to say that they're not equals, or not to say that they're not, like, you know what I'm saying, putting in the same effort in the relationship, but there's just power struggles going on in this relationship. And it's coming up again with this Gemini card here, because again, Geminis are the twins, so it signifies to me that you guys may be very similar. Now, the other side of this, you guys, it could be talking about you guys being very communicative in this relationship, having a very powerful communication, right? So you're able to communicate with this person with a lot of potency, and they're able to communicate with you with the same amount of potency. It's also very possible that you guys spend a lot of time talking to each other, trying to get to know each other, knowing the ins and outs of each other, right? Because inquisitive, we're asking questions, we're saying why, we're being like, where do you want to be in 10 years? Like, we're having really deep conversations. It's also possible, you guys, because Gemini is connected to Mercury, it's also possible that you guys may be meeting this person through an online source. There may be an element of you guys sharing a lot of communication via the phone, okay? All right, and then we have the moon, and this is intuition and changeable. The moon is connected to Cancer, so hello, my fellow Cancers out there. We love you. So the moon is in here, you guys. I feel like this is bringing in an energy of emotions, right? An energy of like softness to the relationship. So even though we have like this power struggle, and we have these things we have to let go of, and we have these like events or situations that's making our relationship resilient, there's still like this soft side to the relationship in which we're able to share and communicate our emotions with each other very openly, very freely. I feel like there's a lot of trust in this relationship. Like, this other person that you're in a relationship with, or going to be in a relationship with, I feel like you guys are going to, I don't want to say be best friends, but it kind of feels like this person's your best friend. It feels like this person, and also in the same breath, like, you guys can fight like your best friends too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you love like your best friends, you fight like your best friends. It's a very precious, I feel like, a dynamic that's not necessarily common with a lot of relationships, because you guys do have this level of comfortability with each other. So yeah, anyways, emotions are coming up here. Also, intuition. You guys may have a very strong intuition when it comes to this person, or a very strong intuition of where this relationship is headed, okay? We have Synastry, you guys, and it says, this is your energetic match. Two birds sing sweeter than one, which, this is your energetic match, babe. We have that Gemini card here, you guys, and again, it makes sense with the power struggle, or with the struggle of, like, who's the boss. And again, I don't want you guys to take this as, like, I'm saying that there needs to be someone who is more dominant than the other. I'm not saying that, but it feels like you guys are so similar that causes you guys to butt heads. Maybe you guys have very strong personalities, so this person wants to do things their way and you want to do things your way. So there's a little bit of like tension between you two. It doesn't feel like anything that's going to be like a fatality to the relationship, but it just feels like there's a little bit of like competition almost, or a little bit of like, we are going back and forth. We're trying to see who can outpower the other one. Anyways, this is your energetic match, though. So again, I do feel like you guys share a lot of similarities. You guys will share a lot of similarities with this person. Two birds singing is better than one. So once you guys decide to work together, I feel like you guys can accomplish a lot, which again, with that Nine of Wands, resilience. You guys can take on a lot in this relationship. You guys will be taking on a lot in this relationship. And I feel like the struggles that you guys go through is going to bring you and this other person closer together. So we also have separation, you guys, and it says, surrender to your heart and divine source. Where there is no separation, the highest levels of love, the highest level of love always serves and are without condition, okay? So separation, it's very possible that you guys may have a physical separation between the two of you. This could be due to like a work schedule that's super hectic, or a school schedule that's super hectic. Maybe even like a physical distance. You guys live physically not that close to each other. It's also possible, you guys, that this person is required to travel for work, or you're required to travel for work. But there's some type of like scheduling issue, or like some type of distance where I feel like you guys may spend a lot of time away from each other, which going back to that Gemini card, like I was saying, I do feel like there is this energy of you guys spending a lot of time on FaceTime or through texting or on the phone. Like I feel like you guys spend a lot of time communicating with each other, which may be why you guys have such a strong foundation for communication, right? So, also let's talking about unconditional love, which going back again to that Nine of Wands, it does feel like no matter what we go through, we're always going to love each other, right? We are resilient in our love. We are resilient in where it is that we are at in our relationship. I don't know if you guys are from California or if a bear has any like significance for you guys, but we have self-confidence, leader, and power, which makes sense again with the Emperor being in reverse, you guys. Like just going back to those power dynamics, that may be the biggest like issue in this relationship, or the biggest hurdle in this relationship, is you two like going back and forth on like what it is, what direction we're going in, right? But self-confidence, this person may also help boost your self-confidence, or you may help boost this person's self-confidence. I do feel like, again, there is this level of you guys being best friends and able to talk to each other about anything. So I feel like the reason why this is coming up is to say, like, you two are each other's biggest supporters, right? We boost each other up. We don't bring each other down, even though there is that healthy competition going on, okay? You guys may also like to spend a lot of time camping in this relationship, or like being out in nature with this person. All right. We have please be patient with me. I don't know if this is on your part or on their part, and that could be very much connected to this Hanged One energy of needing to let go of things from the past, or needing to let go of things that happened early on in the relationship, you guys, okay? So please be patient with me. Someone here may require some patience. And I do feel like that will happen, because I do feel like with this person, you do really care about them and they really do care about you. Again, that level of friendship is here. And that's, again, where the resilience could come in. Be patient with me, be resilient in the relationship, right? We also have jealous and possessive. Okay, so maybe the power dynamics that I'm talking about, or like the struggle, the leadership struggle, maybe that's coming in to say that somebody in the relationship is going to have jealousy issues or possessive issues, you guys. And this is 100% something that people can outlearn. I do feel like jealous behavior or possessive behavior is a learned behavior. I think this happens when people are in relationships with people that they can't trust, with people who have cheated on them, with people who have treated them poorly. And I'm speaking from experience, you guys. I used to be somebody who was very, very jealous. I used to be somebody who was very, I wouldn't say possessive, but maybe a little bit possessive. And that's just not me anymore. Like, I'm the kind of person now where I'm confident enough in myself to where, like, if you want to go toodles, okay, goodbye. I don't need none of that BS, right? So with this, I do want you guys to keep in mind that, like, possessive energy, controlling energy, jealous energy can be outlearned. You can teach somebody that, like, it's okay to trust. It's okay to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everything's fine. Not everybody is a freaking ass. So that can be something that's outlearned. And again, I don't know if that's on your part or on their part, but yeah. And for some people, like, being jealous and being possessive works for their relationship. Like, some people get spicy with that. So, like, do that if you're fine with that. But if that's not something that's going to work in the relationship, it is something that can be worked through. It is something that we can process and outlearn. So keep that in mind, you guys, okay? Now, we have Yang energy. This is divine masculine. I find it interesting, you guys, because in the tarot, I do look at the Emperor as the divine masculine. So it could be the divine masculine here who is the one who has the possessive energy, the jealous energy. Obviously, it could be you as well. But I do feel like this is the person here who needs to heal the most. Now, this could also be talking about this person being, again, your energetic match, especially if you identify as the divine feminine. So yeah, I don't know. This relationship feels like a very normal, balanced relationship, right? There's some good stuff and there's some struggles. That is a normal relationship. I feel like oftentimes people want me to come on here and be like, your relationship is going to be perfect. Everything's going to be sunshines and rainbows. It's going to be beautiful. And like, a beautiful relationship is a real relationship in which we love each other even when we fight. We love each other even when we go through struggles, and we're able to overcome that, and we're able to work through that. To me, that's a beautiful relationship. A beautiful relationship isn't, I'm just going to love you blindly and pretend like everything's okay, and when I get bothered, I'm going to let things just slide under the rug. That's not a beautiful relationship to me. So I really enjoy the growth and the resilience of this relationship, because I do feel like this relationship is going to help both of you grow. I do feel like this relationship is going to help both of you become better people in a sense. And it feels, again, like energetically you guys are on the same level, so it works. There's just some things that need to be worked through, which I think is beautiful. Anyways, we also have chemistry, you guys, and it's attraction, spark, and passion. So there will be attraction, there will be a spark, there will be that passion. Whenever I get this card in a reading, you guys, I just envision like that first kiss in which there are literal fireworks and you just feel like the world around you has stopped or completely disappeared and you are engulfed in this person. Again, it does feel like this. Oh, it's hot in here, you guys. I'm so sorry. I have to take that off. It's too freaking hot. But I do feel like you and this person are very much an energetic match with each other. And the last card I find very interesting, we have the Divine Feminine here, you guys, okay? So the Divine Feminine, the Divine Masculine came up, which these are obviously different decks. So I do find it interesting that these came up together. I don't think that happened in any other reading today. So going back to this is your energetic match, two birds sing sweeter than one. Your guys' love is unconditional. There's nothing that can separate you guys. Distance isn't going to stop you from loving them. Arguments aren't going to stop you guys from loving each other. Different situations that pop up in life isn't going to stop this relationship from having that foundation of love and friendship. So at the end of the day, I feel like this is just saying you guys love each other. There's chemistry. There are things that you guys are going to go through that's going to help build this relationship to be more resilient, to be stronger. Go ahead and pull from my bowl really quick. Don't want to get too many. And I'm going to also pull some letters. Okay, group number 1. These are the letters that popped out for you guys. Go and see if you can find your name, your initials, this person's name, if you know who they are, this person's initials, or words that may be significant for you guys, nicknames, words that feel like they resonate in regards to this reading, or if you know who this person is, again, in your guys' relationship. For the notes, we have practical, which is what I was saying, you guys. This relationship is not like a childish relationship in which things are always perfect or in which things are always like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this relationship is practical. This relationship feels like a very adult relationship where, yes, we go through struggles. Yes, we have arguments with each other. Yes, we have disagreements. But at the end of the day, we love each other and we work through those things together. This person feels like a perfect energetic match to you guys. And again, that's not me saying you guys are going to end up together forever and ever. You can be an energetic match with somebody and the relationship not work out. However, the bond you guys have is strong. So I do feel optimistic about things working out. Anyways, we have beautiful lips. Going back to that chemistry that I was talking about, you guys will enjoy each other physically. You guys will, you know what I'm saying? There will be those butterflies, those exciting feelings, those like, oh, I'm excited to see them. But there's also this level of like comfort because it does feel like a strong friendship at the same time. Anyways, we have dark passion as well. So again, you guys will enjoy each other physically. I love that for you guys. I'm excited for you guys. We have exotic, which could be an indication, again, of some separation physically, right? Exotic could also be talking about you guys coming from a different background, like ethnically or racially, I guess. So that's another possibility, you guys, okay? And then we have far away, which, again, I mean, I hate to be like, oh, there's distance between you guys, because distance doesn't necessarily mean that you guys have to live on the opposite side of the world from each other. It could be just a long drive. It could be a short flight. It could, you know what I'm saying? Like, it could be anything. It could even, like I said, be a difference in schedule, like day-to-day schedule. Like, you guys have like your work schedules on different, you know what I'm saying? He works at night, you work during the day, or she works at night, you work at whatever, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, there's that. Anyways, I love this relationship, you guys, and I hope you enjoyed this relationship. I hope you guys feel the beauty and the abundance that comes with this relationship, and know that this is a very adult relationship. This is a very much, you know what I'm saying, like, we choose each other every day type relationship, which I think is beautiful. So anyways, that's what I have for you guys, group number 1. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please let me know below if you're excited. I'm excited for you. Thank you. I love you. And I'll talk to y'all very, very soon. Okay, bye. Hello, group number 2. Welcome to your guys' reading. We will start off with the zodiac dice, you guys. Oh, we have Gemini and we have Aries. Hello, Gemini, and hello, Aries. Welcome to the reading. Sun, Moon, Rising, 7th house of Venus. Aries and Virgo. Hello, Aries. Hello, Virgo. Yet again, your sign, their sign, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, 7th house. Pisces and Taurus. Hello. And Gemini again. Okay, so Taurus, Gemini. Hello, you guys. Hello, hello, everybody. Hello. Okay. So, you guys, the first card we will go ahead and talk about is the 10 of coins. Now, the 10 of coins, when we're not talking about love, it's talking about like an investment, right? We're putting in time and effort towards something so that something else will grow. Basically, what I get with this card, you guys, is that this relationship will be viewed as an investment. This relationship will be viewed as something that we are willing to put our time and energy towards because we see a future with it. You may enter into this relationship, group number 2, with the feeling of I'm going to marry this person, or I'm going to spend a rather significant part of my life with this person. You guys may be talking about plans of the future very early on in this relationship, such as children, again, marriage, buying a house, whatever your guys' future, whatever you want for your future to entail. You guys may be having those type of discussions or seeing this person as that. Again, like, you will be my future. You are what I want to invest my time and energy into. You also have the Wheel of Fortune. So you guys may enter into this relationship also feeling like this was fated or this was destiny, because the Wheel of Fortune talks about, again, like karma. It talks about like good luck, bad luck. So you guys may feel like the universe played a role in your guys' union or in this relationship coming about. It's also very possible that you guys will feel very lucky in this relationship or very blessed in this relationship. Very much like the world, the universe, God, whoever really blessed me with this person, right? I feel very lucky. I feel very honored to be with them. So that's essentially what that's saying. And then we have the 6 of Swords, you guys. Now, usually when this comes up, I feel like this is talking about a long distance relationship, because the 6 of Swords signifies travel and transitioning. But the way I'm seeing this, you guys, I'm seeing it more in a sense where you guys may be traveling the world with this person or going on many different trips with this person, or vacations or holidays, whatever you want to call it. It's also possible, though, that this person is helping you transition or helping you change into the person that you were meant to be, or vice versa, right? So this relationship is very transformative. This relationship is a relationship in which you both are going to transform the way that you are, or who it is that you are at the core of yourself, right? Overall, you guys, again, we have, I'm investing in this relationship. I see a long-term outcome with this person. I feel lucky to be with this person, or I feel like there's some divine intervention with this person. And then there's some type of travel / transformation taking place within this relationship. So yeah. Anyways, moving on, we have Capricorn, which is practical and rigid, okay? Capricorns are the workhorses of the zodiac, so it's very possible, you guys, that this relationship, you guys could meet this person at work, or this person could be someone who's very hardworking. You could be very hardworking. Maybe you guys are looking at this relationship as like, we're going to build an empire together, or we're going to build this beautiful life together where there is stability, practicality. I don't know. I feel like you guys may... I really feel like you and this person are going to be moving in together and buying like a really beautiful house, or have a really cozy, beautiful home together. I kind of just get that energy whenever Capricorn comes up. Capricorn is also the father of the zodiac, so I don't know if you guys are planning on having children with this person, or if you're envisioning having children with this person. That is a possibility. This person could also be very father-like, or very like, you know what I'm saying? Because Capricorn just reminds me of dad. Capricorn just reminds me of like Saturn, and like, you know what I'm saying? So that could be a big part of your guys' relationship, feeling very protected, or feeling very, again, like dad energy. We have the 6th house as well, you guys, and this is health and routines. The 6th house, again, is the house of routines and health. So this is your guys' day-to-day. I do feel like, again, this person is affecting you, obviously, on your day-to-day level. You guys maybe get very comfortable in this relationship and come or develop a routine with this person. I do feel like for sure, you and this person are moving in together. I just feel that. Like, I just feel like this relationship is a relationship that is going to be more long-term and definitely leading to a situation in which you're moving in together, or you're building a life together, or you're planning for this, right? If you don't actually do it, you're at least planning for it. So, sixth house, routine, health, all that. You two may enjoy working out together or sharing, like, I don't know, like living a healthy lifestyle together. But I feel like that's more so talking about you guys coming into a space in which you guys share living space, okay? We also have Sagittarius. This is foresight and restlessness, you guys. Sagittarius connects to travel to me yet again with that Six of Swords. Foresight, restlessness. Also, Sagittarius is connected to Jupiter. Jupiter is the planet of luck and expansion. So it's very possible that you guys will be expanding again in this relationship. Maybe you guys are planning to have kids with this person or planning to grow with this person again. This relationship feels very grounded, you guys, and very much like, it's not necessarily that feeling of like, oh my God, I'm in love with this person, and like, it feels more grounded in what it is. It feels more solid and firm, and not so much like we're living up in the clouds with it, but it feels very down to earth, practical, stable. It's not like there's not fun or enjoyment in this relationship or love or passion, but it just feels more safe. It feels more stable. It doesn't feel neurotic or high ups and low lows. It feels very like even. We have telepathy, and it says this connection has a very strong empathetic and telepathic soul bond, okay? So you and this person may share a very strong soul bond, soul connection with each other, okay? We also have renew and adventure, and it says a return of passions and play. Community is healing, laughter, travel, new things can re-spark your love life, okay? So again, travel showing up for this group number 2. You guys will travel with this person. You guys will explore new places with this person. Now, I don't know if this is you guys traveling abroad, or if this is you guys going on different trips around your city or around your wherever the heck you live, okay? But this could even be like road trips, right? But I feel like travel and adventure, trying new things, exploring new things together is a huge part in how you guys bond in this relationship. You guys want to have your firsts with each other. Does that make sense? I'm not talking about like your first, like, you know, but like your first, like, oh, my first road trip to this place, or my first time at this restaurant, or my first time bungee jumping. Like, I feel like you guys want to do things like that with each other. So yeah, I don't know. It feels again, you guys, this is kind of similar to group number 1. Not similar, but kind of similar in the manner in which you guys feel very mature in this relationship. You guys feel very grounded and practical in this relationship. It doesn't feel toxic or like, I don't know. It feels very good, okay? We also have independence, curiosity, and exploration. Exploration, again, you guys. Independence is obviously talking about you guys still having your own independent life outside of the relationship, which I do think is very healthy. You guys may not share like codependency on each other. Again, a mature relationship. This just feels mature. This just feels like you do your thing, I do my thing, and then at the end of the day, we come back together and like share our love, right? Also the curiosity. You guys are going to explore new things together. I feel like this is a really freaking healthy relationship in which you guys are going to have a lot of fun. You guys are really going to be able to do everything with each other. Do everything with each other, but you also don't need to, right? Like, you're good by yourself. You're good when they're away at work, or when they're hanging out with their friends or with their family. Like, you're fine, and they're fine vice versa. Like, you guys want each other to be individuals, but you guys are also like coming together and having so much fun together, and sharing so much laughter together, and sharing so much like happy memories. You guys are going to build so many beautiful memories with each other. I don't know. I really like this, you guys. I really like this. I kind of want to tear up because it feels so like, I don't want to say innocent, but it just feels, because it's mature innocence. Does that make sense? Like mature happiness. Anyways, I think the world of you. All right. So you two may think very highly of each other. You may admire each other on some aspects or some level as well. So love that for y'all. I think the world of you. You make me want to be a better person. See, I love this. I love this freaking. Cut that out, girl. I love this relationship, you guys. Like, it just feels so positive, but not like toxic positive, like positive positive. Like, we get to grow and expand with each other. We get to try new things with each other. You get to be an individual. I get to be an individual. Like, it's okay that we have our separate interests, but then, like, we get to come together and have all this fun. We get to come together and have all this exploration. We get to come together and share new experiences with each other. I feel like some of your best memories are going to be with this person. I don't know. And if this relationship, because here's the thing, you guys, again, I'm not trying to predict whether or not this relationship will last or end or whatever. Regardless of what happens with the two of you, I do feel like looking back, you'll be able to look back on this relationship, and if it does end, it will end on like terms that aren't necessarily bad. But I feel like there's just so much like happiness on looking at this relationship. There's so much just like, oh, we had such a freaking good time. We had so much fun. All right. We have only you, and it's devoted, attached, and crave. This person may have only eyes for you. You may have only eyes for this person. I do feel like, again, you guys share a bond with each other where you guys see a future with each other. You guys see that potential. You guys see the potential for this being your husband, for this being your wife. You see the potential of this person being the person. And we're not talking about someone that you're in the talking phase with or someone that you're in a situationship with. This is a relationship that you will be in. And in this relationship, you guys are going to see this person as the potential one. You're gonna be like, damn, I could see myself spending the rest of my life with this person. Or I can see myself growing old with this person. And again, even if there is a situation in which this relationship ends, I feel like you guys may still remain friends, especially if some time passes between the relationship and the friendship. I don't know. I love this. I love this so much. The last card I have here is connection. This looks like two. Oh my God. Where are they? On a beach? On an island? Are they vacationing? Are they traveling? Okay. Anyways, group number 2. Again, I just have to say it. You and this person are going to travel. You're going to explore new places with this person. I don't know if you have to get in an airplane to do that. You could not, okay? You could be traveling 3 hours away from where you are currently living. I don't freaking know. But you and this person are having so much freaking fun. You guys are exploring, out here dancing to music, okay? I'm in love. I'm in love for you guys, okay? I'm so excited for you guys. This is beautiful. This is amazing. I hope you marry this person. I hope you and this person spend the rest of your lives together and you get to live freaking happily ever after, because I just love this. I love this so much. Okay, we're going to go ahead, you guys, and pull from the bowl really quick. Okay, you already know them. Not what it seems. Hold on. Green eyes. I know green eyes are rare, but for any of you out there who have green eyes, that's a possibility. Okay. I'm going to... Ooh, I burned myself. I'm going to go ahead, you guys, and roll some letters for you. All right, you guys, these are all the letters that popped out for you guys. Go and see if you can find your name or your initials. This person, if you know who they are, their name, their initials, or words that may be significant for you guys in regards to this reading or in regards to your guys' connection. Okay, so I think I read most of these. We have, like I said, you already know them. Not what it seems. Green eyes, which again I know is rare, so that isn't going to be for everybody. We have light hair. We also have light hair and dark hair here in this depiction as well, so I did just want to point that out. We have luck is on your side, you guys, which again, with the Sagittarius energy and the Wheel of Fortune that is here, you guys, okay? We have money, so money may play a role in this relationship. I don't know to which degree, but it may play a role. We also have medium skin tone, which obviously that will just be for some of you. So that's what I got for you guys, group number 2. Please let me know below how this has resonated. Let me know if you guys are excited. I'm excited for you. I think this is a really beautiful, special connection, and I'm excited for you. So let me know below. Thank you. I love you, and I'll talk to you guys really, really soon. Bye. Oh, group number 3, welcome to your guys' reading. I'm going to start off, you guys, with the Zodiac dice. We got Aquarius and we got Aries. I was like, what is that? We have Aquarius and we have Aries. Hello, you guys. Sun, Moon, Rising, 7th house, Venus, you guys not. We have Capricorn and we also have Aries, okay? Woo! Scorpio, Cancer. Honestly, as a fellow Cancer, as a Cancer myself, there's nobody I adore more than heavy Scorpio placement. Like, I just would eat you guys up. Like, I would sacrifice myself. I volunteer as tribute for any Scorpio. Okay, period. Anyways, you guys, moving on to the cards. First card we have here, you guys, is the Two of Cups, which to me is very promising when it comes to someone being your soulmate, or when it comes to having a beautiful connection with someone or a significant connection with somebody. The Two of Cups signifies two lovers coming together. Oftentimes people see this as like a soulmate card, or the card of, like, you know what I'm saying? Again, lovers coming together. So that's pretty self-explanatory, because we are talking about your next relationship. Your next relationship will feel like someone that you love and you coming together, which, duh, this is your next relationship. Makes sense to me. We also have the Eight of Coins, you guys. Now, the Eight of Coins is talking about trying to study something and trying to perfect something. So there could be this desire in this relationship to have perfection. There could be this desire in this relationship to obtain a goal of, like, we are perfect for each other, or we know everything about each other. Because when the Eight of Pentacles comes up in anything, it signifies that we are trying to learn something. We are trying to perfect something, and this is a relationship reading. So this indicates to me that you and this person are trying to cultivate a relationship in which you guys understand each other perfectly, and also a relationship in which we are aiming for perfection, okay? Or we are aiming for the storybook ending. We're aiming for our white picket fence, or our version of the white picket fence. Now, we also have the Sovereign of Swords. I believe this is the Queen of Swords. Should I check? Queen of Swords, you guys, is talking about basically she's a sword, right? The swords represent the mind, intelligence, communication, things like that. So this tells me that this relationship is going to be a relationship in which I feel like you guys are more attracted to each other's mind. Like, this is a very mental relationship in which you guys get along, or you guys connect on a mental level, or a spiritual level, on a soul level even. I'm not saying there's not physical attraction, but what's more important to the both of you is that mental connection, that mental stimulation even. You two may be very, very intelligent people. You two may also be somebody or people who are meeting in school, in college, while you're learning something. It's also possible that you guys rely on each other for the truth, okay? So some of you may have trouble trusting people, or some of you may have trouble trusting that you're getting the truth from other people. But in this relationship, I feel like you guys are reliant on each other to be honest, okay? So that is a possibility for you guys. We have Saturn here, okay? This is milestones and structure. Saturn comes in, you guys, to teach us a lesson, but he's doing it for our embetterment, right? He's doing it for our embetterment. He's doing it to help us grow up. He's doing it to help us obtain some type of stability. So with this, I feel like this relationship has a level of maturity, or this relationship has a level of, like, there's some type of lesson to be had, or something to be something to learn from this situation, or from this relationship. Saturn's also very strict. Saturn is dad. So that has to do with this relationship. I'm not sure if there's, like, a lot of boundaries in this relationship, or if there feels like there's a lot of restriction, but that may be a situation for some of you. We also have Mars, which is courage and conflict. Mars is the planet of war and fighting, but on the flip side of that, it's also the planet of the adult energy. So if you guys are ever interested in, like, if you will be compatible with somebody on the adult level, always look at their Mars, okay? Always look at their Mars, period. Look at nothing else. If you're just trying to have Mars, that's the only thing that's it, okay? So with this, you guys, this is telling me that your guys' relationship will have a lot of passion. There will be a lot of fire in this relationship, and fire can do a couple different things. It can keep you warm, make you feel safe. You know, you can cook with fire. You can, again, heat your body with fire, or fire can be very destructive. So it depends on how we decide to go about using the fire, using the passion. Passion could equate to many things. So keep that in mind, you guys, that it can go both ways. You could use the fire to keep your body warm, to keep your relationship warm, to nourish yourself, or you can use the fire to be destructive. I think it just depends on which route we decide to take here, right? The next card we have here is Destiny, and it says in divine time. So this relationship may feel like it was very much divinely set up. It may also feel like you guys are waiting forever for this relationship. So you could have this energy of like, oh my God, I've been waiting so long to be in a relationship. Like, when is it coming? When is it coming? We also have new patterns. And it says, do things differently in order to bring health and vitality into your love life. So okay, Saturn's coming in to teach us how to do things differently, you guys. This relationship is going to challenge you guys. This relationship may challenge you mentally, may challenge you spiritually, may challenge you, all up here. Challenge, okay? And this is telling me that Saturn's coming in to help teach us a new way of being, to help teach us how to be in a healthy relationship. This relationship, and I'm not saying you guys haven't had healthy relationships in the past, because that's possible that you have, but I feel like this relationship is coming in to teach you, like, oh, this is what a relationship can be. Oh, I can trust someone. Oh, I can rely on this person. I can depend on this person, right? It's this energy of like, we are changing the patterns that we previously were in. We're changing the cycles that we were previously in. This relationship is bringing in vitality and something new, a new way of being, a new dynamic, if you will. I still have growing to do. Don't we all? Don't we all, babe? We all have growing to do. So again, this relationship is bringing in growth for both of you. This relationship is bringing in something new for both of you. And I feel like it has more to do with our mental state and our emotional state and like internal stuff. Just because, again, like the Mars, I don't know, it just feels all very internal. And even with the Queen of Swords, she's a very mental person. So I feel like this is a relationship in which this person will challenge you and you will challenge this person, but it's not in a vindictive, nasty way. It's in a way where it's helping us. It's in a way where it's helping us grow and expand. This person may challenge you politically. This person may challenge you in regards to your ambition and how hard you push yourself. This person may challenge you in regards to how much you're willing to open up or how vulnerable you're willing to be. This person is coming in to be like, no, I know you can do better. I know you can be more open-minded. Like, I'm going to push this out of you. Getting out of your comfort zone, right? And I feel like it's both ways. Like, you guys are both doing this to each other. Friends or family disapprove of this connection, okay? To me, this is a little bit irrelevant. I know some of you probably care about this, so it's not irrelevant for you guys. But for those of you who don't care, if your friends or family like the person you're with, it's irrelevant. For those of you who do care, if this is somebody that you love and you want to have a relationship with long term, this could be something that comes up in the relationship that may present as an issue. This can be worked through, you guys, right? And at the end of the day, if you love somebody, your friends and your family should support you, okay? And if they don't, that's something that I feel like they need to look at. We all have love and compassion and life-giving, okay? Love, compassion, and life-giving. This relationship has love, compassion. Life-giving for me signifies, again, some type of expansion. You guys could share a child with this person. You guys could share some type of bringing something new into the world. You guys may both be creative people. I don't know. For some reason, I just got like an envisionment of you guys making music together in like a home studio. So I don't know if you guys play an instrument or sing, but I feel like if you do, you and this person may share that in common and you guys may create music together. It's also possible you guys may create art together. You guys may create, maybe you guys work in the same field, so maybe you're working on something together and you're creating something outside of yourself. But I do feel like there's some type of like, we are birthing something into the world, whether that's a child or something like that's not a child. All right, you guys. So we have apology and it says forgiveness, return, and sorry. I feel like apologies are so important in relationships because a real relationship, you guys, is going to have highs and lows. A real relationship, you guys, is going to be a relationship in which people are going, you're going to have to say sorry, they're going to have to say sorry. Like, that's how a real relationship works. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is. So this is a good sign to me. This is signifying that there will be a willingness to apologize. Now we also do have pride and ego, stubbornness. So one party or both parties may struggle with this. Maybe this is coming up to say that like you guys are teaching each other how to apologize, perhaps how to fight. Fighting in a relationship is important, you guys, and I know people don't want to hear that because it's not pretty. It's not like the romantic side of a relationship, but fighting in a relationship is important. How you fight with your partner is important. Do you still show them love and compassion when you are in a disagreement? That's very important, okay? And I feel like with this pride, arrogance, and ego, it's very possible that you guys are overcoming that together, and that's why this apology is coming up. It's like, perhaps in the beginning you guys struggle with saying sorry, or they struggle with saying sorry. And then over time, we are being shown how to fight properly with each other, or being shown how to apologize, how to take responsibility for our own actions, right? Or for our part in certain arguments or certain fights. So I find that interesting. And then we have intimacy. Okay, so obviously these two people are being intimate with each other. Now, this isn't necessarily like adult energy. It definitely can be looked at like that, you guys. Obviously, they're in a bathtub and they're like, you know what I'm saying? Obviously. But I see this more as like we are intimate with each other in the way where we share everything with each other. Again, with that Queen of Swords, I feel like you guys rely on this person to be honest with you. You guys rely on this person to tell you the truth, to be open. I feel like this person is going to be someone that you guys share a lot with. You guys may share a lot of secrets with this person. You guys may share a lot of your past trauma with this person, and vice versa. You guys are going to share a very intimate, close relationship with each other. Now, I don't know, again, I'm not here to predict if this relationship is going to last ages. Ooh, magoo. But it's a very close-knit relationship, okay? Now, I'm going to go ahead, you guys, and pull from my bowl. We have fireworks. This wants to come out. We'll have a flower. And then I'm going to go ahead, you guys, and roll some letters for you guys. You guys, so these are all of the letters that popped out for you guys. Go and see if you can find your name, your initials, this person's name, this person's initials, if you know who they are, or words that may be significant for you guys, including nicknames. Now, for your guys' notes, for the descriptive words of either your body or their body, we have big and build. We have dark brown / black. This could be talking about hair color, eye color, skin complexion, the whole shebang. We have a diamond-shaped face. Oops. We have stunning. We have large. Okay, large. We have fireworks, you guys. And we have December. Which December is obviously when this is coming out. I don't know if you guys met this month or if you guys are meeting next December, or if, I don't know. But December may be significant. Maybe it's your birthday in December. Maybe it's their birthday in December. We also have a little flower, okay? December is also connected to Capricorn and Sagittarius, you guys. So I don't know if they are a Capricorn. I'm saying that because Saturn's here and then December's here. So it just makes me connect to Capricorn. But that's what I have for you guys, a group number 3. Let me know below how this has resonated, you guys. Thank you so much. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you really soon. Okay. Bye. Hello, group number 4. Every reading, I do have to like give this warning whenever I feel like there is a heavier message, just because like I get comments of people who are telling me that they're in like sensitive mental states, and I don't ever want to trigger anybody or like upset anybody. That's never my intentions. But I also can't like skirt around a message. So if you're not in a mental state in which you're feeling strong and you're capable of like discerning whether or not something is resonating with you, or you know what I'm saying, like if you just don't want something that's a little bit heavier right now, or you don't want to hear it, this isn't the reading for you guys. Maybe you can come back and watch it when you're feeling better, or maybe you could just pick a different pile, or just skip the reading altogether, you guys. But yeah, this message is a little bit heavier, and I'm not saying that to scare anybody or to like be like, oh, but like it's a little heavy. So I'm just gonna be honest. Now, should we do we'll do this. Okay, we'll shake a shake. Okay. Woo! Pisces. Makes sense to me. With the cards that are here so far with the tarot, it makes sense. Aries, you showed up so much today, and Taurus. Gemini and Pisces. Pisces, you are very prevalent here. Sun, Moon, Rising, perhaps this person. If you are a woman or if you are a feminine energy who is dating a Pisces masculine, we love Pisces. However, avoid that one. Anyways, first card we have, you guys, is the Ace of Cups. Now, the Ace of Cups, you guys, can be a good thing. And I just want you guys to understand that the reason why I'm reading this in a more negative light is because of the other cards that are here. Because tarot, like the cards that are next to the other cards affect the way that all the cards affect each other, right? They're not just like separate entities. They affect each other. When they're next to each other, when they come out together, like it makes an impact on how the reader should read the cards. And I'm just going to tell you, because like I'm sitting here being all ominous and crap. We have the Tower, okay? And the Ace of Cups and the Tower coming out, it feels like we are being over emotional about something, or something is striking our emotional chord very deeply. The Tower is destruction. The Tower is chaos. The Tower is things falling apart. And I love the Tower, you guys, simply for the fact that I don't want anything in my life that is falling apart. I don't want anything in my life that is built on faulty ground. Get rid of it, okay? It's gonna hurt, but get rid of it. Because long term, what is that gonna do for me? Nothing. It's just gonna set me back. So I know people hate this card, but this card is here for good. Like, this card is here to be like, I love you so much. You deserve so much better, babe. That's what the Tower is coming in to say. Like, you actually don't deserve to be sitting in this leaky tower with freaking crumbly walls and freaking cockroaches running around. Like, you deserve better. You deserve better than this, okay? And the Ace of Cups signifying emotions, right? An overflow of emotions. And because the Tower's here, I'm going to insinuate, or I'm going to get the vibe, right? That like this is crying, or this is like us being very over emotional, or us feeling a lot of things, feeling a lot of negative emotions perhaps in this relationship. And this person coming in and kind of like knocking down what it is that we had hoped this relationship to be, or what it is that we had wanted this relationship to be. This is chaos, you guys, and destruction. So now the card that came up in the middle, I find interesting because it came up in reverse, and it's the Nine of Pentacles. And usually when this card comes up, it's positive, right? The Nine of Pentacles is a beautiful card. However, when it comes up in reverse, you guys, this is talking about not feeling enough, not feeling adequate. Because this is like a coin card, it's talking about feeling like we shouldn't spend money on ourselves because we're undeserving. Because this is a love reading, you guys, I'm reading it as I'm undeserving of this person. So I don't know if it's this other person who feels undeserving of you, or if you feel undeserving of them, or if you don't feel good enough, or if they don't feel good enough, but it's giving me very much the energy of I'm not good enough. And I don't know if it's like one party making the other party feel that way, or if it's something that we've struggled with for a while, but it's I don't feel good enough. I'm feeling all these overwhelming emotions, almost like heartbreak. I know this isn't the Three of Swords, but it feels like I'm crying or I'm upset because I don't feel good enough for this person. And then it's like our fears are like coming into fruition with the Tower, and this is being ripped away from us. And perhaps we think that it's being ripped away from us because we're not good enough. But truth be told, like, there's just something better out there for you. Like, there's something better. Like, this Tower was never viable. This Tower was never going to stand for the long term. It was here. We enjoyed it while it lasted, but now it's time for us to move on to something that is better suited for us. So again, I'm sorry that this is heavy. I don't love giving these readings because I know it's like upsetting for people, and I know it's like, you know what I'm saying, but I'm not gonna change the definition of the cards or change the energy that I'm feeling with the cards to like give you a pretty reading. You know what I'm saying? Now it's interesting here because we have Venus, and it says love and possessive. Venus is the planet of love, beauty, and luxury, you guys. So yes, there is love in this connection, which there has to be love. When the Tower shows up, you guys, the Tower isn't something that we're looking at and we're like, ugh, I don't like this Tower. Like, no. The reason why this is so emotional for us to let go of is because we love it. Regardless of if it's good for us or not, like, we love it. We're attached to it. I've had many Tower moments in my life, you guys. Many relationships with people who I could see as like the Tower. And I love them. And it hurt to let them go. It did. But like at the end of the day, that was what was best for me, and that was what was best for that person. So it makes sense to me that Venus is showing up because, again, in order for us to be emotional about this tower falling, there does have to be a level of appreciation and love for the tower. So then we have the 10th house. This is career and status. I don't know if this relationship is crumbling due to somebody putting so much work and effort into their career and not really paying attention to the relationship. It's also very possible, you guys, that the 10th house is coming up because there's like public scrutiny. And I know that's like weird because it's like, what? But this could be saying like your friends or your family don't like this person, or there's a lot of opinions surrounding this relationship. It could also be that there is, again, a level of insecurity of like, I'm not enough, I'm not reaching them on their level. I don't know if one person has a lot of wealth and the other person is like average or struggling. That's a possibility for some of you. There's like a income insecurity in this relationship for some of you. It's also possible, though, you guys, like I said, that somebody in this relationship is just putting in so much time and effort into their career or into their status, into building themselves, that they don't necessarily have time to put that energy into a relationship. Because the tower, you guys, the tower coming in and falling apart doesn't have to be something traumatic like cheating or betrayal. It could just be like, it fell apart. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So the next card we have here is red flag. It says, tune in to the subtle energy you are receiving about this situation. Tune in to the subtle energy that you are receiving about this situation. Listen to the messages from your body. Trust your gut and your intuition. Okay. Quick story on me. Okay, right? Because like, I just feel like I have to add myself into this so you guys can like understand where I'm coming from, like a situation that could be relevant to this. I dated someone, you guys, that I cared about very much. I loved very much. Love that person, right? The thing is, with this person, every time I was with this person, I would get what I thought was butterflies. But really, it was like anxiety and it was like sickness. Like I would feel like I literally would have to throw up every time I would go to see this person. Or every time I would go a long period of time without talking to this person, then talking to them again. If they would text me or call me, like I would feel like I'm going to throw up, like literally physically sick. And I was like, oh my God, that just means I like them. No, girl, why is he making you sick? Like that's not normal. So that's your body, you guys, trying to tell you like, hey, you may like this person, but I'm telling you right now, girly, this ain't it. So listen to your body, you guys. If someone calling you or texting you is making you feel nervous or like you have anxiety or physically sick, that is not a good sign. That is not good. Butterflies and getting excited to see somebody is different than like, I feel nauseous. Like, oh, like, you know, it's different. So listen to what your intuition's telling you. If your intuition is telling you this person's lying, that person's probably lying. If your intuition is telling you something ain't right, girl, something ain't right, okay, you got to listen to yourself. The next word we have here is repression, and it says somebody does not express how they truly feel. I'm going to just leave that one there. Take that however the heck you want to take it, but somebody does not express how they truly feel, okay? I want to work things out. This may be a relationship in which there's a lot of back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And I'm not telling you to not do that back and forth because there could be value in that. There could be value in like learning that this isn't healthy, and maybe you have to go through that in order to like gain that lesson. But I want to work things out. There could be a desire to work things out with this person, or again, this person may want to work things out with you. I support you if that's what you want to do, or if that's what they want to do. Like, do it if you want. We have secrets and deception. So again, you guys, someone's not being 100% forthcoming. Someone's not being 100% honest with how they feel. And even if they aren't outright lying, they are withholding information, or they are, I'm so sorry. They are repressing information, or they are withholding some type of information. Same person we were talking about earlier. This person never lied to me, but this person would omit information, right? I'd ask a question and they'd like skirt around the question. So that could be a situation that's going on. Someone may not be directly lying to you, but they could be skirting around the question or around your curiosities or around what it is that you are talking about. So just be aware, you guys. Again, I really think the biggest advice I can give for you guys in regards to this relationship is be aware of what your body is telling you. You have an intuition, you guys. You can trust yourself. You can trust your intuition. Don't let anybody convince you that you don't know what you're talking about. All right, the next one we have here is healing, transformation, and life changes. The snake hissing or biting at the rose feels very like ominous, right? There may be a snake wrapped around a rose in this particular relationship, which isn't great, right? But there is healing, transformation, and life changes coming from this. This person may be pushing you down a path or pushing you towards a path that leads to something better. I do feel like sometimes bad things happen or unfortunate things happen. Things fall apart in order for better things to come into our life. I can name so many different situations in which this has happened to me, you guys. And in the moment, it's hard and it doesn't feel like that. But trust the process. That's what I have to say with that. Trust the process. There is healing, transformation, and life changes that happened from this relationship. And I'm not saying, again, this relationship is doomed or never going to work out, but yeah, okay. We have lust, or lusting. It says forbidden, non-committal, and adult energy. So one party or both parties may have trouble committing or keeping it monogamous in the relationship, okay, you guys? Adult energy may play a rather big role for both of you or for one of you. We have past life. This is deja vu, repeated patterns, and karmic lessons. Karmic lessons. Okay, karma is not good or bad, you guys. Keep that in mind. Karma is neutral. So with this, you guys, this may be a relationship. Okay, we're going to get real comfy here, group 4. Peep my pajama bottoms. Anyways, it could be very possible, you guys, specifically for those of you who experienced abuse in your childhood or negative viewings of love in your childhood, like from your parents, or perhaps the way your parents treated you or abused you or whatever, you guys. It could be very possible that the person that you are dating is almost reenacting or replaying the abuse that you had as a child. It's also very possible, you guys, that you shared a past life with this person and we are replaying what happened in that past life because we didn't learn our lesson from that. It's also very possible, you guys, that this is a connection in which you have had before. And I'm not saying specifically with this person, but perhaps you've had relationships that are very similar to this person or very similar to this relationship, and we didn't learn our lesson, and we need to figure out what it is we're supposed to learn from this and move on to help us transform and change, okay? So oftentimes, you guys, if we don't learn a lesson from a negative event and we go, oh, we played no part in that. That wasn't our fault at all. We had no control of that situation. When we do that, we are taking away our power, you guys, and then we are unable to learn from the situation. So with this, I'm kind of feeling like there is this need for you guys to transform yourselves and to transform perhaps how you go about your relationships. And this relationship may be coming in to help you do that. And maybe it's traumatic, maybe it's unpleasant, but at the end of the day, I feel like this is pushing you towards a path of you guys finding relationships that are more better suited for you and not going after familiarity, okay? So there is that. Spiritual maturity. Yeah. Again, this person, I think it's so interesting when we get into relationships or we have falling outs with our family members or with our friends, and we're just like, oh, this was a horrible connection or this was a horrible relationship. And I'm someone where I genuinely do believe that every connection, every encounter I have with every single human being was already pre-planned, and like we agreed to do this. And you know, in our afterlife, like I'm gonna see those people and be like, I love you, spirit, thank you so much for doing that, thank you so much for the spiritual lesson. And I feel like this person is a part of your journey, you guys, to help you towards this spiritual maturity or to help you towards this relationship maturity, this emotional maturity. And even if in this lifetime they are playing the role of the villain, or if they are playing the role of this person who hurts you deeply, this is going to help you. this is going to help you along your journey or help push you further up that mountain, okay? Whew, heavy. Okay, I'm going to go ahead, you guys, and pull from the bowl for some descriptive words. Can I get some descriptive words of how this relationship will be? It's always a blue-eyed, handsome mother. All right, we will go ahead and roll the letters as well. All right, you guys, so these are all the letters that popped out for you, group 4. Go ahead and see if you can find your name, your initials, this person's name, this person's initials, or words that may be significant in regards to this connection or this reading. Okay, sure. We have 20s, so you guys may be in your 20s when you enter into this relationship. They may be in their 20s. Perhaps they may look like they're in their 20s, or you may look like you're in your 20s if you're older than that. We also have 26. So 26 could be, again, their age, your age, perhaps even someone's birth date. So someone born on the 26th. We have a party. So you guys may be meeting this person at a party. It's also possible that this relationship may feel like a party. Again, that excitement, that adrenaline, not always good. Oh my God, I kind of feel like I'm getting that in my stomach right now. Like that anxiety of like, oh, really watch out for that, you guys. We also have a dating app here. So you guys some of you may be meeting this person on a dating app. Obviously not all of you, but some of you. We have intimidating, which is what I was talking about. You guys should never feel, I think it's okay for first impressions to be intimidated by someone, but as the relationship goes on, you should never feel intimidated by the person that you're with, right? I've definitely had relationships in which I was intimidated by someone first off, but like as time went on, I was like, oh, you're a sweetie, you know what I'm saying? But that lingering intimidation isn't healthy. So there may be some type of like, yeah. We have handsome, and we also have blue eyes, which is what I was talking about, you guys. Those handsome blue eyes. Don't trust it, babe, all right? But someone here may have blue eyes, or may be perceived as handsome, okay? We have a scar, which I think is interesting because a scar is a wound in which has healed with our skin being thicker at the end, right? So a part of our body, a part of our soul, a part of our heart that has been wounded, but as time goes on, it heals, and that wound becomes thicker, or that healing process, that skin becomes thicker, right? So making us stronger, essentially. And we have the number 5. So somebody may be also born, on the 5th. I'm sorry it fell. I would get it, but I'm going to like ruin the whole thing. It's a 5, trust me. Anyways, you guys, that is what I have for you, group number 4. Please let me know below how this has resonated. I'm so sorry if it does resonate, you guys. I have been through a relationship almost exactly like this, okay? And it was hard to get over, and it was hard to like let go of. And coming out on the other side of it, I'm so happy that I did love myself enough to let go of that relationship. So yeah, I'm sorry if you relate to this. If you do, I love you. I'm sending you love. I'm sending you hugs. So yeah, that's what I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Let me know below, and I'll talk to you guys really soon. Okay, bye.